Ukambani is truly a dry place. I say this cause ile vumbi Kasongo amekuwa akikula hiyo pande si mchezo. In fact, last I checked, this is what he looked like. Anywho, in this video I want to walk you through the kivumbi that Ukambani has shown Kasongo, and so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1, the crowd told Ruto straight to his face that he is a one-term candidate. Here's a tip.
Hey. Arambe. Ati Machakos mnasemaje? Ati Masako mnasemaje? Na Ukambani mnasemaje? Wasema tutam. Na huyu Caleb wetu ni nini? Wapi tutam ya Caleb nione? Sawa. Basi. Kwa sababu viongozi ni wengi. And
in case Kasongo didn't get the message, they gave Kindiki a recap of what they told Kasongo ili amfikishie huo ujumbe. Here's a tip.
Tumepanga tukae hapa kwa 2 term. Hapana. Tuko hapa kwa 2 term. Hapana. Hii ya William Ruto. 2 term. Hata Caleb ako kwa hapo to 2 term. Caleb ni fire si fire. Ni noma si noma. Nyinyi mmesikia rais amekuja hapa, amewaambia mambo ya kazi, amewaambia mambo ya barabara, mambo ya stima, mambo ya maji, nimekwenda lelo.
I mean, the people are not fools. The last time he was in Ukambani, he made that unfortunate speech where he said, "Sinyi mumeona kule pande ya Lakeside watu wameingia serikali, simuona mambo inaendelea." Na huku, what was he trying to say? He was trying to say that for you to get development in this country, you have to be on the same page with the leadership of the country. And that's not true. All you have to do to get development is pay taxes. If you're in Homa Bay and you're paying taxes, na ukwe hata kwa opposition, you should get development. If you're in Nyeri and you pay taxes to government, you should get development. Si lazima ukwe una support huyo mtu ambaye yako. That has nothing to do with you. So those previous remarks, people did not forget, and they are punishing the president and his deputy at the ground for it. Number 2, Ruto lied to Kambas that he will construct the Imali Road. Kumbe it was all just another ghost project ambayo wameiwekea tu tombstone na wakatoroka. And guess who's exposing this treachery? It's not even me, or Morara, who even does a good job at that. It's Kalonzo Musyoka himself. He visited one of the sites that Ruto commissioned the other day, and the finding was very shocking. Here's a tip.
Okay, continue. Hii kitu inasema Ruto amelaunch barabara Wednesday tarehe 12. Leo ni Friday tarehe 14. Siku mbili baadaye hapa magreda yalikuwa amewekwa hapa kuonyesha rais ana launch barabara ya kutoka Emali kwenda Matiliku 20 kilometers. Siku mbili baadaye hakuna evidence except this monument. This is just a monument. So this is not how to run a country.
Yes.
People expected by now matingatinga ingekuwa inaendelea na hii kazi. This is actually shameful. Yeah.
And that's why I always say that Kenyans should believe 0% of what Kasongo says and trust only a 16th of what you see him do. Cause jamani tapeli sugu sana. And guys like Senator Dan Manzo have figured him out, so much so that this is what they're saying, and I quote, "How will Ruto force us to join the government? I can assure you that the things he promised in Ukambani, none of the things which he said would be done by May are in the budget, unless he is going to make a supplementary budget. And even then, he can't deny development to other parts of the country just to bring it to Ukambani. These are blatant lies." I totally agree with Senator Dan Manzo. And that's why no matter what he says, anaambiwa one term. Cousins wamekata hiyo upuzi. Number 3, Ruto is still moving around with fake imported crowds. You don't even have to take my word for it. Just have a look at this video. Yani huyu jamaa heri aweke mafuta kwa school bus so that a fake crowd can be ferried to the site ambayo anaenda kupeana speech wakipiga kelele ya two term. But he can never ever pay teachers. You'd rather ignore the teachers, go to the principal akupatie hizi bus na umwachie za macho, you fuel the bus to bring a fake crowd. What kind of business is this you're doing with schools? Pay those teachers. Acha na bus, wewe si dereva. Na hata kama wewe ni dereva wa inchi, hauna license na unapeleka inchi vibaya. It's so sad the type of things we are seeing happening in this country. Paying crowds. What for? Anywho, let's see what Kenyans on X had to say about this. Perhaps I'm the one who's a hater and maybe people have a different opinion on the matter. And I quote, Barry said, "It's cheaper to just run the country at this point because this looks too expensive." I agree. Manu Chandaria said, "Hii ndio inaitwa upuzi sasa. Na sisi tunaoenda kwa hiyo mkutano pia ni wapuzi zaidi. Let this guy fry himself ndio ajue ground ni noma. #Ruto is not an option." Ainsley said, "Remember this is taxpayer money being used to mobilize and pay these crowds. Everyone that got ferried in these buses and lorries must have been paid, yet our public hospitals don't have drugs." Imagine that. Pingache Moses said, "Orengo is right. ODM doesn't need Ruto. It is Ruto who needs ODM because he has failed. Money meant for school capitation is being used to ferry people to his public meetings, and bribes are being used to make them stay and listen and cheer for him." Django Kenya said, "This guy is always ready to hire crowds than work for the people. These people can spend billions on PR than even construct a hospital." Moyo Kodzin said, "Hii ni tax yetu inatumiwa hivi mpaka pesa inabebwa kwa magari." What Gachagua said was true about containers of money in State House. Tukioccupy nimebook container. Does this guy think he's immortal? Sisi jamaa walala hoi letu jicho tu. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443 or info@suimas.co.ke and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works, these guys are the best at it.
The Kamba Pure app. Download today from the App Store and Play Store. Register by creating an account with your username, email, phone number and add your password of choice. Upload your products and start selling or buying seamlessly. The Kamba Pure app. A new digital market.
Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. All right, guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.